What's next for the teams in the Western Conference who were eliminated from the playoffs? Let's start with the New Orleans Pelicans.
I, the Zion experience is over. I know I've said it repeatedly, but I'm just letting y'all know again. It's a done deal, and it's time for some people to move on. And if it's Zion, in my opinion, I don't care. Wherever he go, he ain't gonna play the postseason. So good luck with that team. No, but at the end of the day, I think that they're wasting Brandon Ingram's talent, although he has been injured as of late. I've been hearing rumors about him maybe going to the 76ers, and I'm cool with that. Somewhere else where he can utilize his talent and maybe perhaps get some more playoff experience where he can go a little bit deeper than round one. But the New Orleans Pelicans, where they are right now, is a little stagnant, and some movement needs to take place if they're going to continue to have Zion Williamson as their number one option. So,
and I think they need to hold on to Zion Williamson and shop Brandon Ingram, get some value in return. And they need to decide if Jonas Valanciunas is really going to be their starting center, because Coach Willie Green went to Larry Nance Jr. for most of the postseason, could not play Jonas Valanciunas because he is not athletic, although he is a big body. It could probably just depend on the matchup, but for the most part, it appeared to me that Larry Nance Jr. was the more formidable option for Coach Willie Green.
That's interesting. So they have some decisions to make at that center type position. Okay. I can understand that. That makes sense, unless they want to bring in another big body as a forward to help, kind of do the twin tower type thing that the Cleveland Cavaliers tries to do, or what the Minnesota Timberwolves are doing, with Cat and Rudy Gobert. So maybe that'll work too. Yeah, I can see that. Playing with that stuff. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So the LA Clippers, big time disappointment. I just wish that, I hope that their luck gets better in the new arena. They get a fresh start. I think they need to let Russell Westbrook walk, because I don't want to see him in this role. He's more than this. He's a better player than what we're seeing. Although he has declined, Father Time is undefeated. But Russ playing 2 minutes here, 30 seconds there, that's not who he is.
Yeah. Should they retain Kawhi Leonard? They probably couldn't shop him anywhere if they wanted to. There's no market for Kawhi Leonard,
huh? At his salary?
Yeah, and his inability to be consistent on the floor. When he plays. I'm sorry, for him to be available to play. Excuse me. That's what I'm trying to say. His availability is so inconsistent, right? And then who wants James Harden? Who wants that on their roster? Like, I think the Clippers may be stuck with who they have. The only person that can potentially leave is probably Paul George. He's about the only one that I would even that there could be a market for. But all the other two players, no, nobody want that.
Oh,
yeah. But I don't know if I'm so concerned about the Clippers when we're talking about them moving into their new arena, having their own identity. Maybe they need an identity. So maybe once they have that, then perhaps they'll be a better basketball team long term. So I'm sick of the season after season where they have y'all who they got a deep roster. It's just so good. They're gonna go deep in the playoffs. They don't. What? I'm over it. But you can't predict injuries. That's going to take someone for a long time. But if even the roster with the injuries, wasn't the Clippers roster built for that? And it didn't work out. The Mavs still mollywhopped them in game 5 and 6.
Yeah. I don't know what it will take, but somebody tweeted on X that the Clippers' new arena has 15,000 toilets for a reason. Basically, the product belongs in the toilet. I was like, oh my God. I'm done. But you know what?
Oh, I tell you.
I feel so bad for Steve Ballmer. Invested all this money in a team, and it's really a dud, right? Year after year, it's a complete dud.
They had opportunity in the bubble and they fumbled it. That's just and they haven't been right since.
Okay, so the Phoenix Suns, another dud, right? They need to build a roster around their big three, right? And if you can't shop one of them, If you can't shop one of them, then they're basically stuck with their huge salaries. It's
Oh my
unbelievable how much
God.
Bradley Bill's going to be paid next season.
It's ridiculous. If they don't come up with a bench that's gonna help them, there's player that Cam team player. Why y'all? Did y'all see the energy he sparked off the bench when he was playing for the 76ers this past
Mm-hmm.
season?
Mm-hmm.
What in the world? They just need to do something. Again, I'm sick of the big three. If KD's a part of it, there's no big three. There's players that play well, and let's build around Devin Booker. Poor Phoenix Suns. Build around
Mm.
Devin Booker. And if KD is a part of that, he was a part of Golden State Warriors, and they built around Steph Curry. Do the same thing. Build around Devin Booker. See how y'all can create a roster that's a little bit more deep, and let's go from there. But I don't like this. Whatever this Phoenix Suns was, it was horrible. Ooh, it
The
was so
crazy thing,
anticlimactic.
yeah, definitely. The crazy thing is
Mhm.
their owner, Matt Ishbia, said they're basically going to run it back. He said, we got everything we need. We got picks and we got players. But I think they need a real point guard who can distribute the
Mhm.
ball to the big three if they're stuck with them, right? Because
Yeah,
Bradley
yeah, yeah,
Bill's
yeah.
not a traditional point guard. He's a shooting guard.
See,
He wants to shoot the ball.
right, right. No, I agree, 100%. Mhm.
Okay. Now, lastly, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Ugh, what about them?
I know. So they fired Darvin Ham, and there's a lot of
Did.
speculation in terms of who is going to replace him. But whoever they get, I think they need a coach that will not be afraid to hold players 1 through 15 accountable.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Well,
Who gonna do that? Do you think JJ Redd don't do it?
heck
Now
no.
when they sitting drinking wine on a new podcast?
Mm-mm,
No,
no.
no, You think Ty Lue wants that? Hey,
No. No.
God, it was. Oh, I saw a image. I think it had Terry Stouts on there. Really?
I
I
know. Come on.
said that can't. What? Mm-mm, mm-mm. Where they went wrong was that they shouldn't have got Frank Vogel. Clearly,
Mm.
he did lead them to a championship, whether we want to realize it or not.
Yeah, he did. It was a bubble championship with an asterisk, if you ask me. But I think they need to be building around Anthony Davis. I think he's finally
Yes.
ready to take the reins in Austin Reeves. I think everybody else
Oh,
is
Austin
disposable.
Reeves.
Everybody else,
D'Lo?
Rui, D'Lo, yeah, Rui, D'Lo, LeBron James. Package them up in the deal and get 5 to 8 assets back to build around AD and Reeves. I think everybody is disposable except Anthony Davis, who I think is ready to take the reins, in Austin Reeves. D'Lo, Rui, disposable. LeBron James get a bunch of assets in between. Plus, he is not willing to commit to the Los Angeles Lakers. They asked him about next season. He said, I don't want to answer that. Well, you know what? Well, I don't want to talk about it either. Let's ship you out. I mean, it's just, if you're going to get something back for LeBron James, you got to do it now.
Yes. Oh, I want to say he has one more good. One more. But you cannot expect him to be good in the fourth quarter. He will be exhausted, y'all. He will be exhausted. As he should be. Come on, that man been in the league forever. He is 39 years old, as the Jefferson guy keeps saying every time he plays. But yeah, no, Yeah, one good season. One good season. Please, wherever Bronny goes, send him over there with him.
Mm.